This video is to tell you all about Little Death Hollow that we backpacked in mid-May. There's a few obstacles, as you can see, a little bit of water. We did the entire hike in a loop and spent 2 nights. First, you'll want to drive up and over Boulder Mountain. We caught it in the middle of a blizzard, so that was nice. Once you see the Little Death Hollow trailhead entrance, we parked here, and because we hiked it in a loop, we also ended here. You can see it's beautiful, open. The clouds were a little ominous, so we checked the weather to make sure we were safe going in. As you hike in, about a mile into the hike, you'll notice some petroglyphs off to the side. There's a little trail leading to it. It's a great place to stop, look at these petroglyphs, take some pictures. There's a few obstacles to get through this first stretch. We hiked for about a mile and a half, and because the weather was ominous and we got there late in the day, we decided to camp right at the entrance to the Little Death Hollow slot. You can see it here on the map. Because we drove to Escalante the first day, we didn't arrive until 5 p.m., so we wanted to make sure to set up camp before it got too dark. So we camped at the entrance to the Little Death Hollow slot. The next morning, the sun was out, clouds were gone. It was a beautiful place to camp with a big, wide open meadow. You can see the cliff walls as well as an arch, so take note of that. We did the majority of hiking this day. We started at the Little Death Hollow slot. If the weather is ominous, you definitely don't want to go into this slot. The rest of the hike, you're okay with benches that you can go up on and out of the wash, but this gets pretty narrow. You'll see some obstacles that you have to, boulders that you have to go under or over. You can see those here.
Don't take a picture of me. Don't take a picture. Don't. The whole time. That's me. Peeking through. Do we not fit?
You might need a pass to take
Yeah, I think we got to.
So if you want to find, take your pack off.
If I land here, is it gonna do you feel anything ever? Yeah. It feels really good. But I always kind of feel like I'm kind of careful with it. Right. Like just subconsciously. If I land here.
Once you make your way out of Little Death Hollow Slot Canyon, it opens up into Horse Canyon. It's a beautiful place. If you're just backpacking one night, I would recommend you stay here. It has a nice meadow. Because we were there in mid-May, it also had water for us to refill. If you find that it's dry, you can hike all the way down Horse Canyon until you get to the Escalante River and refill your water there. It'll add about 40 minutes to your trip. After having lunch in the wash, we hiked up Horse Canyon another 2 miles and then took a right at Wolverine Creek. Wolverine Creek is beautiful. You'll notice the high red rock walls. It was breathtaking. We hiked 4 miles up Wolverine Creek and camped our second night on the Wolverine Bench. There's a lot of petrified wood in the area, makes it a good spot. You can see it here, it's a wide open area, so lots of good camping to be had. We had a nice campfire in the wash itself as it was dry. It was fun to watch the light dance off the canyon walls. While you were there, you can dance a jig or talk about tattoos.
Before tattoos were as big as, I mean, now they're really big, but back then, I mean, that was
I told Mike just a couple days ago, I'm gonna get a tattoo.
The next morning, we hiked out of Wolverine Creek around this bad boy, and back along the road to the parking lot. Little Death Hollow was a great hike. I would recommend it for families of all ages. It was definitely an epic adventure.